No, that is it.
No, hurts so much.
You're such a bitch. What are you looking at?
I guess I'm looking at a mother who's never heard of a timeout before.
Well, hello, kiddies. It's your friendly neighborhood watchman here with you again to talk about Jon Bernthal on a follow-up video to the Punisher's return to the Disney Plus Daredevil franchise. So without further ado, from Bounding into Comics with the byline by Jacob Smith with the heading, Rumor Jon Bernthal refused to reprise the Punisher role in Daredevil Born Again because he, quote, hated, end quote, Disney's creative direction. Clinging to hope, the heading still says it's a rumor. There's that, at least for now. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is an absolute mess.
He ain't lying.
So it should not be surprising to hear that Jon Bernthal reportedly refused to make his return to the Daredevil franchise due to the allegedly atrocious original script for the upcoming Disney Plus show. Ay, man. It has been almost a decade since Marvel's Netflix shows, such as Daredevil, Punisher, and Luke Cage, changed Marvel programming by creating a dynamic universe outside of the established MCU films. Damn, I know I say it often, but damn, time flies. To this day, Netflix's Daredevil is still considered to be among the best Marvel-related content that has been produced since the MCU's inception over 15 years ago. Yeah, and it's no coincidence that it wasn't produced under the auspices of Disney's woke control. However, since Disney has ruled in the rights to the Netflix universe shows back under the House of Mouse's umbrella, the MCU has struggled to find a way to reintegrate the beloved characters of that universe into their new cinematic home. And the results have been disastrous. Well, then again, they didn't want to bring back Elden Henson as Foggy Nelson and Deborah Ann Moll, so it wouldn't be the same Netflix cast anyway. So Disney's attempt to integrate street-level superheroes into the MCU has evolved in character assassinations, such as Charlie Cox's Daredevil appearing in a critically panned She-Hulk series, as well as Vincent D'Onofrio's reprisal of his role as Kingpin in Hawkeye and the recently released Echo. Damn, Vincent D'Onofrio is one of my favorite actors. I love him as Robert E. Howard in the film The Whole Wide World with Renee Zellweger, but I digress. Considering the drama revolving around the current state of Disney's Daredevil Born Again, the drop in quality from the Netflix TV show to the Disney Plus originals has been noticeable. Yeah, you can say that again. While some of the biggest characters of the Netflix series have been confirmed to make a return, such as Elden Henson and Deborah Ann Moll in the roles of Franklin, Foggy Nelson, and Karen Page respectively, Disney's efforts to create new content has been nothing but a headache for creators behind the scenes. Well, that's one of the bright spots anyway from the last Punisher-related video, wherein at the time, the characters of Foggy Nelson and Karen Page, again played by Elden Henson and Deborah Ann Moll, were not being reprised. Obviously, some folks at Disney heard the collective smacking of their heads from the Daredevil Netflix fans, but it was going to be woke bullshit. It counts for nothing.
Daddy, chill.
Things were getting so bad that the House of Mouse's new take on the Devil of Hell's Kitchen was reportedly forced to undergo massive rewrites in the middle of filming. Yeah, that's nothing new. Simply put, Disney was forced to scrap the entire series halfway into filming due to its creative direction's poor reception. And one of the biggest stars who was apparently disappointed in this particular direction Disney was taking the series is Punisher actor Jon Bernthal. TikTok star Cameron Silas took to social media to share an exchange she had with the Punisher star, claiming that Bernthal had revealed that when he was first approached to reprise his role in Daredevil Born Again, he hated what they were doing with the character before the rewrite. Ooh, that's spooky looking. Had the pleasure of meeting Jon Bernthal again today, prefaced Silas, adding, got to talk to him about Daredevil Born Again. She then claimed, he told me he hated what they were doing with Dee Dee before the whole rewrite, and he actually turned down the project But now that Karen is back, amongst other things, he's back in. Well, there you have it, folks. So he is reprising the role because of the rewrite. Prior to the rewrite, he wasn't. He was going to turn it down. Got it. Let's hope it stays that way. Keeping in mind that we hope this series, I have to laugh just thinking about saying it, being Disney and all, but hoping it's wokeless. That this series will be bereft of any woke garbage. Or else, like I said before, keeping the same cast from Netflix will mean nothing. It'll be garbage.
Stay on target.
In a follow-up post, Silas went on, he told me that he's apparently been turning down Marvel when it comes to playing Punisher over and over again because they hadn't been getting it right. But the small part he now has in Daredevil Born Again is good in his eyes. Oh, we hope so. Can you imagine how garbage it must have been for Jon Bernthal to turn it down? I mean, it's a paying job. In October of last year, reports claimed that Marvel Studios executives, as well as head honcho Kevin Feige, was scrapping Daredevil Born Again, after reportedly going through half of the footage from the then 18-episode show while production was on hiatus due to the SAG-AFTRA strikes. Part of the studio's new creative direction also purportedly involved the firing of Daredevil Born Again writers Chris Ord and Matt Corman in an effort to reboot the series, and even bring back Wilson Beto to reprise the role of Bullseye, in what seems to be an effort to shift the series' focus to more closely resemble what fans enjoyed about the original Netflix-backed property. Yeah, I hope so. Well, the proof is in the pudding, as they say. We'll believe it when we see it, coming from this woke-ass company.
Oh, that's cold.
After the show's original vision failed to impress, the House of Mouse is reportedly shifting the series. As of this writing, the release of Daredevil Born Again has been pushed back to a yet-to-be-determined date in either 2025 or 2026, depending on the progression of the reshoots. So my last video, it was thought to be coming out this year, but with those reshoots, that ain't happening. Films such as Captain America, Brave New World, and the upcoming Blade have been delayed due to production issues. Disney is also struggling to figure out a creative direction for Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, which has since been retitled to Avengers 5, following the conviction of Kang the Conqueror actor, Jonathan Majors. Truth is stranger than fiction. There is no shortage of creative woes for Disney right now. I can say that again. While the studio, most of it is them shooting themselves in their DEI foot, while the studio has made an effort to bring back actors to reprise the roles they played in a Netflix-produced Marvel series, it is unknown how these projects will turn out, given the last several years of woke disappointments. Yeah, to put it mildly. Well, folks, that's the end of this article. Let's see what the readers have to say. First up, from Biden's Bicycle, we have, I appreciate that his standards, referring to Jon Bernthal, are somewhat higher than most, but nothing that Disney has done since Endgame, and that have problems, makes me think this will be good. Disney has neither the ability nor the will to make anything of quality, and lacking wokeness, if I may add. Unfortunately, I feel the same way. I hope they surprise me and don't ruin that once Netflix series. Then again, they can't ruin it. We just pretend it didn't happen. Just ignore it if it's awful. But I digress. Next up, from Buttercup's The Wildflower, we have, sometimes Disney reminds me of that abusive boyfriend that promises that he has changed. He just needs another chance. Things will be better from here on out. Sure. Well, I never had an abusive boyfriend, but an abusive girlfriend on the other hand. Now I feel ya.
Daddy, chill.
Bold Owl replies, often Saris will say one thing and do another. Promise us mercy, but deliver destruction. It is a concept we are beginning to learn at some great cost. That quote is from the excellent Galaxy Quest. Me here replies to Buttercup in the same vein as I would, or the abusive girlfriend. Don't put this all on the guys. Last but not least, from the Judging Crow, we have, I lost any respect for Daredevil since that awful episode of She-Hulk.
You need to back off.
Guest replies, yeah, that destroyed a tremendous amount of goodwill toward the character in that show. Abysmal portrayal. Ay, ay, ay. Disney's good at destroying stuff, let me tell you. As I say, those woke fools are good at destroying once fruitful IP. Well, folks, we've reached the end of this video. If you agree with the comments made by the readers and are apprehensive of the series, or were once fans of the Netflix version, please share your concerns if you'd like to comment, and hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so, and hit that notification bell so that you'll always be forewarned whenever I'm about to
Drop!
another video. And as always, stay safe, and I bid you peace.
Holy shit, aliens exist!
I feel so small. We wasted so much time fighting for turf when we were just a mote of dust in God's eye.
Here comes the f***ing Punisher! Good shot! Wait, we're not alone in the universe? This does change everything.
Yeah, you got it!
Hey, aliens! Watch me fly!